Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network. Welcome to the show. We are with the legend for tutoring. That's right, Nabeal W. Khatib joining us, better known as Newton, is here joining us from beautiful Denver, Colorado, to talk more about the amazing tutoring services for STEM courses and all that he has to offer for so many people. So, first and foremost, welcome to the show. How are you today?
I am doing pretty good, Jill. Thank you for having me. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's a beautiful sunny day here in New York. And I was telling you before we started, I've never been to Denver. I know I'm missing out on a lot. And I know you live in such a beautiful state. So, welcome here to the show. Please introduce yourself to everyone to begin.
Thank you very much for having me again. I am Nabeal Khatib. I go by Newton. I am a professional structural engineer. I am also the owner and the founder and serving the CEO and the president of Legendfortutoring. We will definitely talk more about it here shortly, but I'm also an affiliate professor at
Hmm.
University of Colorado Denver and Metro State University. I am also a husband of the beautiful wife,
Oh,
Manal, and I'm also a father of two um, great, amazing, precious kids. Tala, she's two, and Zane, he is one. Actually, if you can see, I have them
oh
here
my
on.
goodness.
Yep. So
Beautiful. Congratulations on your family, your success, and
thank you.
being such an amazing stand-up person. I mean, you have a big history. Before we talk about Legend for Tutoring, and I do want to get to know more of your background and your education, and tell me a little bit about yourself. Starting off, where were you born and raised?
Yeah, so I was raised in the beautiful capital of Jordan, Amman. I grew up there for almost 19 years before I came here to the US. I am, I just came here to the US to Denver, Colorado. My dad chose Colorado, and he did a great choice. It's a beautiful state, beautiful city. I can't, complain about it one bit. Friendly people, but it was definitely hard when I came here because I spoke in zero English before I came here. It was tough to learn the language. I started my undergrad at University of Colorado Denver when I came here, which is almost 10 years ago, and I did my undergrad in civil engineering and got a scholarship after 2 years roughly to get my master and PhD. I started my master in 2016, graduated in 2017 in only 1 year, which was very stressful, but I don't regret it.
Wow.
And then I got a scholarship for my PhD as well, and I am about to finish my PhD. I've been just lazy with work and family and all the good stuff, and can't really do the research that I wanted to do. But hopefully, at some point this year or next year, we'll be having my PhD. All the courses, are done. Just need to finish up the dissertation, and that is going to be a fun journey for sure.
Amazing. Wow. A lot of accolades here. You've done a lot. You continue to do so much. And by the way, how can we contact you? I want to get to that. I forgot to mention the website, legendfortutoringdenver.com. And did you want to
Yeah.
share any other form of contact before we continue?
Sure. I mean, you guys can reach us at the website, or you can call us directly at 720-788-1036, or even you can call in the other numbers, 720-238-3026. We will be more than happy to help.
All right. I've been on the website. I see these amazing reviews about parents, students, everyone raving about the work you're doing. So, for people out there today, let's start off by telling what type of services do you offer specifically? Thank you.
Yeah. So we started the business serving only the math or the STEM courses, primarily math and physics, science, algebra one, two. And then the more that I, feel confident with other topics, such as the civil engineering topics We start offering statics, mechanics of materials, reinforced concrete, timber design, masonry design, highway bridge design. But then after I got my FE, the first certificate that civil engineers need to take,
Okay.
eventually it's going to be mandatory. I start teaching civil engineering courses and FE, so the certificate of the
Wow.
fundamental engineering exam, which is the FE. Then I took my PE, which is great, and I passed it. And I start, also teaching the professional engineering exam. I was not really satisfied with myself only teaching these
Mm-hmm.
courses, so I start adding more people to the mix. So I started by myself, Jill, and we are right now having almost 70 people working for the company and
Wow.
including myself. I work for the company. We work all together. We are an amazing team. I cannot thank my people enough for what they've been doing. All the credits go to them, not to me. Just the same.
Amazing. Wow. Thank you for sharing this. So again, now you're here. You have this amazing school, by the way, based out of Denver, but this is an online. Can people work out of the state too? Can they take your courses or is it just statewide?
No, that's a great question, Jill. No, we actually have clients from all over the places, and I mean it. We have client from London, we have client from Middle East, we have a lot from Canada, a lot from Canada. And it's kind of a funny story that the majority of our clients, they're not from the state of Colorado,
Mm-hmm.
which is kind of funny. A lot of them in the East Coast and a lot from also the West Coast as well, California. And we've got plenty from Florida and Texas, those two great states. They have a lot of great people. They're trying to take the FE and the PE. And we are pretty much all over the board. So
And
that's
your
very exciting.
instruction, it's K through 12, right? I mean, and college.
Yeah.
You're working with everyone.
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah, pretty
goodness.
much.
Well, this is fascinating. I know you wanted to talk a little about the FE&P Civil Passing Streak, your Google reviews and rewards, your products, your partnerships. Please, I know this is our first show together. What else do you want to share?
Yeah, it's a lot to share, but I want to be, I guess, more precise about what I
Yeah.
want to share. Um, there's a lot of amazing things that Legends for Tutoring has accomplished in the past couple of years. And just to tell the audience, we have been in the business only officially for 2 years. It's going to be coming up here in August, only 2 years on Google and doing the great things. So it makes my heart really happy and
Absolutely. You
thrilled
should
about.
be proud. All the accomplishments and how successful it's been going and how many people you're helping. Yes, yes, we need to talk about that because again, we're going to get to those reviews, but they keep popping up on the website and they're amazing with everyone, crediting all this hard work that you do and how you've helped.
Yeah. So what I really want to share about Legend for Tutoring the most is that when you deal with a company that is, very great at communication, coordination, we do care about you. We're not going to sign up, you and then just leave you in the dark.
Hmm.
This is the great thing that makes Legend for Tutoring a unique company, that we work with you offline and online. We will
Okay.
make sure that you're happy with the service. If there's anything needed to be shifted or if it's anything needs to be adjusted, we will work with you closely. But
Okay.
on the other side of the products and partnerships and stuff that we're doing, as you mentioned, we have almost 180 Google reviews in only 2 years. And with that being said, all of them 5 out of 5. We've just been doing an amazing job
Yeah.
helping people, making sure that people are happy. Passing the streak is also another thing that I want to talk about with the FE civil and the PE civil structural. We start adding more things on the plate, and we have been doing amazing with the new, for those who know, the PE has, changed from paper and pencil to CBT, what stands for computer based test. And this is a big change, and we have been doing amazing with the people that took the exam and passed with no problem. So having to deal with a new change or new changes and have still the passing streak is just phenomenal to me. And I can't thank the people that I work with and the clients who believed in us. It's just, kind of my heart is full with a lot of feelings, being proud, being happy, being also thrilled with the progress that we've been doing. And guess what? We have great companies like the School of PE, the PPI, the Kaplan Schweizer. These are great companies and a huge company who believed in us and partnership with us. So that's you know, just absolutely a tremendous job that the people that we have done just a tremendous job.
Got it. Well, this is amazing. And I'm going to just, read some of these reviews. Do you mind? Because this person says, Samir, I prepared for my PE with Newton. We went over all different various building and material codes. I would recommend taking the study prep course to anyone who needs personal guidance to prepare for this. Um, Thank you so much, Nabeal. A great source for PE CBT exam passing rates with outstanding communications and materials. That's from Mohammed. Nasser says, I learned so much from your your instructions, I should say, let alone instructional engineering lectures for my FE civil exam. Undoubtedly, I'll take the civil PE prep course with him in the future. Highly recommend. There's so many more great reviews about you and your work. I just want to make sure people know who we're talking to here at legendfortutoringdenver.com. Check in here. We are with our founder, CEO, and excited to have him here talking about the work he's doing here and helping so many, along with his products, his partnerships, and we're going to talk more about the work you're doing, of course. And I also want to know who inspired you? Where did this all come from?
That's an amazing question, Jill. That's always pop up when I talk to people. Um, I do believe in inspiration, and my parents, my teachers back in Jordan, specifically teacher Nabeal, we actually share the same name. And he is a math instructor or a teacher. I think he retired by now, but he was amazing guy, and he helped us a lot with the basic fundamental math, knowledge and courses with algebra. So to answer your question, I do believe that whosoever wants to be something, I think needs to have self confidence. You do need to have people tell you that you're doing great, that inspire you, that motivate you, give you these pep talks and stuff like that. But also, one thing that I actually focus on that I probably did not share with you, Jill, that I do a lot of motivational speeches recently, and especially with the Women's Society of Engineerings, or the engineers, the women that wants to be an engineer. There's a lot of people that do not believe in themselves, or they have problem with saying, I could do it. I could do this. I could do that. If X did it, I could do it. Right. So I just, who inspires me? My parents, my dad has really great, he played a very important, role in my life. My mom, my friends, my family, my siblings. But again, it comes to one thing, that you want to do it. You have the passion, because one of the things that I always promote with Legend for Tutoring, if you go to our website, if you read the slogan underneath the logo, it says
Yes.
teach with passion and love, right? So
Mm-hmm.
be very happy with what you're doing. I know that money matters. I know we always want to have more money, and we want to have better jobs and better compensation, whatever, but also your passion could lead you from zero pretty much, or even below grade, and all the way to the top and sky, rising up there. Like myself, I start, tutoring people for free, just doing it for free, when I
Well,
was back in college. Yeah, I'll just, oh, you need help with algebra? Okay, I could help
yeah.
you. You need, something, I could do that. But then the passion drags me and really put me in a different level.
Newton, are you there?
Mhm, mhm.
There you go. Okay,
Yeah,
froze
can you
for
hear
a
me? Yeah.
second. I know it happens. It's
Uh,
okay.
yeah. Can you hear me now?
I hear you loud and clear. Our legend for tutoring joining
Hey.
us. Remind us of all the ways we can reach out to you, please.
So legendfortutoringdenver.com. You could just Google us. We will show up. We've been actually hearing a lot of great things about showing up in different states, not only in Colorado and top list, which is, it makes my heart really very proud and filled with a lot of great emotions because, started in the very bottom. When you Google Legend for Tutoring, it doesn't really show up. Now it's actually in the top three companies for, STEM courses, and try that with, a lot of states. And we tried, just saying Legend for Tutoring, and it pops up, or tutoring near me, it will pop up in the first page for sure, which
Oh.
is
Look,
fabulous.
I'm having
So
trouble doing my third grades math these days. Here in New York State, they've changed the way, they're teaching, and I'm just like, wait, I don't remember learning it that way. How am I subtracting like this? And it's just like it could be difficult as an adult to now also learn the new kid ways
mhm,
on how to but
yep.
you're working with youngins like this, right?
Yeah, I kind of like you. I don't like the new methodologies, so I have people that help with that. I don't really do anything below, I would say, high school. But I do have Maya, Lauren, Megan, Kelly. They are absolutely better than me with these topics. They're very good. They can break great, complex topics to make it really simple and easy. But I'm kind of like on the same boat with you, Jill. It's like, this is supposed to be easy. We could just do this and that, but now there's so many steps that we need to get the answer.
I love it. Well, thank you. I know it's so hard learning all this stuff these days, but we still have another 8 minutes left together. I just want to make sure we're making the most of our time here. And
Sure.
there's still so much to learn more about you, your work, those who inspired you. I know you want to talk about that. And, you mentioning, you said if it was for fun when I was in college, a freshman, it gradually grows nicely. You said COVID also helped as well with this career change, right?
Yes. Yes, absolutely. COVID, when we start the business, I did not really want to, I was not, I believed in myself, but I did not really know if it is going to go well, like right now. I, sit with myself and with my wife and start talking about the legend and how we, closely watch the growth of the legend together, and having a lot of people work for the legend, and as well as having clients from all over the places. It was definitely a difficult decision to make, saying, let's open a physical, office right away. Because that would take, a lot of dollars, and you want to invest in this. So we started with more of the the online, service. Having, COVID hit, and we wanted to make sure that, we reach the, people online and can help with this, because a lot of people, they did use, online services when COVID really hit badly. They can't leave the home. They can't leave, their where they stay, and a lot of moms, they don't want to like commute, take their kids from one place to another place. So it all together helped a lot with the growth of Legend for Tutoring. Um, as well as obviously believe in yourself. I keep saying believe in yourself because believing in yourself is one of the most important key that you have to have in order to accomplish anything in life. It doesn't have to be a business. It doesn't have to be a degree. It doesn't have to be anything. It's just knowing your strengths and your weaknesses. Work on your strengths, but do not forget your work on your weaknesses, but don't forget your strengths. Because a lot of people just say,
Hmm.
"Oh, I have this, great
Yeah.
skill. I could just do it." But sometimes with time, you could lose the strength and become a weakness. So just,
Yeah.
keep that in mind.
And you mentioned self-confidence, right? Is
Mm-hmm.
something
Mm-hmm.
huge. And I
Mm-hmm.
mean, part of the tutoring process, I mean, all your, could you share about, I mean, you guys all must have the self-confidence and tell me about the people that work for you, the type
Mm-hmm.
of rigorous exams they have to go through and, how trustworthy they are.
Yep. So I'm going to start with people that are coming to us without confidence, and then I will tell you what we do, and then I will talk about the self confidence that we have here. A lot of people, they come and they are so smart. but they do not believe in themselves and they don't have self-confidence. Those people just need a couple of sessions or 3, 4 sessions to motivate them and they will do great. On our end, the well-trained people, the expert that we have, they're absolutely well-trained when it comes to confidence. Because if you want to tutor people, if you're not confident, if you cannot express your knowledge in a confident, in a very professional, confident way, nobody's gonna trust your learning styles, your skills. So making sure that you have the confidence in order to learn topics. A lot of people say, oh, math is so hard. I can't learn this. It's just Chinese to me. Yes, it could be, but also with confidence, a lot of people, they can learn math very easily. And obviously, with the help of our team and with the help of the resources that we have, it becomes easier and easier. So with that being said, I do want to make sure that Legend for Tutoring is a company that serves K through 12 and college and also professionals. We do help
Mm-hmm.
primarily with math and civil engineering. The really, I guess the specialty that we have right now, the exam called FE, the Fundamental Engineering Exam, and the professional engineering exam. They're both for civil engineers. And we can be reached at
Wow.
legendfortutoringdenver.com, or you can reach us directly to 720-238-3026. Please take the action right now because I bet you it is going to be mandatory for these exams and it's becoming
Wow.
mandatory and mandatory.
Amazing. Well, can you share a client or two experience with us of someone that's went through these courses with you and what they're saying? Um, you know,
Yeah,
uh, thank you.
um, of course. I mean, you could obviously I could tell you the best review ever, but if you go to legendfortutoring denver.com and you read about us, there's plenty. But I would like to share one client. I'm not going to mention the name. That client, she came in to me and she failed the exam 6 times, which is I would, probably personally quit and not even take the exam. But she was absolutely very compassion and passion about it. And she wants to, I guess, challenge herself. And she believed in herself. She came in and said, 1, 2, 3, this is what happened. I want to change, plans. I want to believe in you. So hopefully you can lead me to pass this exam. With the help of, the prep course that we have, with the help of herself doing a lot of practice problems outside of the sessions, she did really pass the exam after only 4 months. And
Mm-hmm.
she took the other exam, she did the FE, and she right away believed in us
Wow.
because she passed the exam, signed up for the PE, and took the PE and passed the
Ah,
PE in less than a year. And she's
oh
been
my
struggling
goodness.
with this for years.
Love hearing these. Amazing.
Yeah. Yes.
Wow.
You hear me, right?
Yep,
Yo?
you just froze again. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry. And then we have a lot of obviously examples, but the key here, a lot of people want to hear this, and I do believe in this. We will work with you offline and online, and I mean it. I have people they text me at 10 p.m. I
oh
do
my
not get
goodness. Really?
frustrated. Yep, no problem with me because I know this, journey is so stressful. So I want
Yeah.
to be part of this journey. I want to get, you from feeling like you can't do it to you could easily do it and
You
pass
could
the
do
exam.
anything, right?
Yes, impossible is just a word. It says I am possible.
Oh
That's
my goodness.
basically
And
so.
did you want to
Uh,
leave off with a specific quote or any words of wisdom to our listeners? And if someone does want to reach out, do you offer an initial like discovery call?
yeah, Yeah, we definitely, if you want to reach out to us and we will talk to you about the plan that we have, we could customize plans for you. We could also have a free consultation, just a
Perfect.
free Zoom, I guess, invite. If you're local, you could come into the office, we
Yes.
meet, we have the plans, that you want, or we could do that on Zoom, set up something. I actually did one just before the podcast, and where the lady, she's like, what is Legend for Tutoring? Can you tell
Yeah,
me why
right.
it's unique? We will definitely talk about that, what we can do for you, what, sessions that we have, packages. We do have, one-on-one, we do have group sessions. You'll be thrilled. We will definitely work with you financially as well. We're not going to suck your money and just leave you in the dark. So I swear to God. So definitely, this is something that we've been, doing closely and meticulously with our client. I guess with
Beautiful.
last thing here that I want to share with everyone, that I love helping people. I grew up,
Really, yeah.
I just was raised to help people, respect people. My religion tells me that as well. So you will be in good hands, whether you want to do one-on-one, group sessions, customized package. I don't think we have any, we have everything that you're looking for. Let me put it that way. Even if it's only, I need 2 hours, that's fine. I need a really full package, that's fine. I need something in the middle. I only need review. I need a prep course that helps me with this topic.
Yeah.
I only need these specific topics. We will get you where you want to be, no matter what is the need and how the process is going to go, very easily and very smoothly.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time here. One more time, tell us the website, how we can find you.
Yes. So, lastly, it has been a pleasure to be with you, Jill. I really enjoyed this podcast. But please reach out to us at legendfortutoringdenver.com. You could, look it up online, or you could directly call us 720-238-3026, and we will be thrilled to help you.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Hope you have a fantastic day. And to all of our listeners, stay tuned. We'll be right back with more. Pleasure getting to know you. And thank you for doing what you do. And don't forget, read all those amazing Google Yelp reviews about you and the company. Amazing, Nabeal. Thank you.
Not a problem, Jill. You
Have a
bet.
great
Thank you very
day.
much.
Thank you. Bye
You
bye.
too.
Are you looking for even more of the podcasts and hosts that you love? The Podcast Business News Network is proud to announce that you now have even more ways to listen live. Check out the MyTuner Radio, online radio box, and Simple Radio apps on iOS and Android, or find us online. Search for Business News Network on mytuner-radio.com, or search Podcast Business News Network on streama.com and onlineradiobox.com/US. Take your podcast on the go and don't miss a minute of the action.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers.
Day-to-day simple tasks can become pretty daunting.
I have to carry my chair up 2 flights of steps or have somebody do it for me.
What scares me the most is just the falling.
When I'm struggling with my house, I think, to have that one great barrier just knocked down, it's crucial.
Home for Our Troops is a wonderful nonprofit that builds a
mortgage-free, fully adaptive, handicap-accessible house. And there's no catch.
It'll be our very first home that we've ever owned. This is a game changer.
This is where your life begins again.
We need you to join us in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Because of you, everything's going to be okay.